guys, and welcome back to the 4th episode of the Nottingham Forest career mode. And obviously in the last episode we got a win and a draw under our belts, I think, which sees us sit joint top of the Premier League with Sheffield United. Obviously Sheffield United doing very well in real life as well, dropped off a little bit recently but still doing well, up in the top 6. And as you see on screen, we signed Renato Sanchez from Bayern Munich last episode for £12 million. What a signing he is, what a signing he looks to be. And I don't know what else we can do with transfer wise in this career mode now. All I can think of is let's get the season underway and like really start grinding the games out, and let's see how quick we can get to the Premier League. Now up against Birmingham in the next game of the season. We've got don't know where they are in the league. I have a look. Let's see where Birmingham are in the league. 10th, so they're not doing bad. One win can put them into the playoffs, but early in the season like this, we're still in August, it doesn't matter anything up until about Christmas. That's when the table starts making, like, it starts to see sense, if you know what I mean. But up against Birmingham in this game, that's the team, but I'll probably swap Heffler out for Dawson and Figueiredo in for Fox, just like we've been playing in real life with them two. And obviously Yuri Ribeiro a left back, Sadie Yanko a right back. But I've seen a comment to give Lolly a chance on the wing, so he's going to go in for Cash. Obviously he's been on fire this season for Forest. So is Robinson and Derek were, but Yanko and Ribeiro get the shout in this career mode. But that's going to be the team. Is obviously Goncalves, you've all known his situation in real life, not getting the game time he wants. But in this career mode, he also wasn't getting the game time. But I gave him a chance and he took it with both hands, and he's playing very well at the minute. So that's the team I'm going to go into the game with. Renato Sanchez makes his first appearance in a Forest shirt. Let's see how he gets on against Birmingham. Goncalves to make a run in behind the defender there. He does make a run, but it's on the outside of the defender. Goncalves whips it into the edge of the box for Joe Lolly on his left foot, and it goes just over. Carvalho for Colback. Into Goncalves' feet. Comes back onto his stronger right foot, who bends his shot and puts it past the keeper, but also past the post. Shooting boots on in that situation. Grab a lovely ball behind the defence for Goncalves, who's in. Can he make it 1-0 now? He can! Goncalves gets yet another goal in this streak of games where he can't stop scoring at the minute for Forest. Took his chance a few games ago with both hands, scored a few goals, and he keeps scoring now. Oh, it's gone down as a Morrison own goal. I don't think anyone got the touch there, but Goncalves had a goal took off him there. Ever a chance, because they played some nice football in spaces, but not been able to create a chance yet. Is this the first chance? It is, and Jučković heads it into the top corner. Birmingham's first chance of the game, and it heads straight into the top corner from Lukas Jučković, who's known as an aerial threat every time the ball comes into the box, and Dawson just couldn't get anywhere near him in the air. Looks like Birmingham may have nicked a point here away at the City Ground after Forest have had all them chances but just not been clinical enough in front of goal. And Birmingham take the point back to West Midlands with them, and Forest will feel hard done by, but they just wasn't clinical enough in front of goal with just 4 shots on target out of the total of 10. And there you can see Birmingham had 1 shot on target and it was a goal. Snatch and grab really from Birmingham, but Forest not clinical enough, and it ends 1-1. Up against Lincoln now in the second round of the whatever it's called, the Carabao Cup, whatever it's called now. Up against Lincoln away in round 2. I'm going to sim this one. I don't see any point in playing it. That's the team, a fully rotated team apart from Goncalves, who keeps his place. And hopefully that team can get the win, but you never know with FIFA when simming away games. But that team should be enough to get the result away at Lincoln and send us into the 3rd round of the Cup. Obviously their team, oh, and there we go. FIFA being typical FIFA, but Sudani equalises on the 18th minute. Hopefully Forest can get another one. Yates asked to play this game, so I gave him a chance. Let's see if he can do something here. Lincoln doing well, obviously keeping us at a halt. Andrade gets his 2nd of the game. Diaz also scores. Forest go through on penalties against Lincoln in the 2nd round of the Cup. Andrade gets 2 goals, and I generally thought when he scored in the 77th minute, that was it. but Diaz equalised just 3 minutes later, and then when it ended 2-2, obviously they got a man sent off with 5 minutes to go. When it ended 2-2, it don't go to extra time anymore, it goes straight to penalties, and Forest win it 5-4 on penalties, and we're into the next round of the cup. We have had an offer for Guangzhou Evergrande Taobao FC, it's one of the new Chinese teams, for Danny Fox, and I'm going to accept it because he's 32 years of age. I know he's become a bit of a fan favourite in real life, going from zero to hero, but in the career mode he's not going to really play, is he? We've got quality people in that position, and it's just simple as that. He's not going to get the game time that he'd want, so I'm going to accept the offer and see where that goes, because he may decline it, who knows. And seeing that I've accepted the offer from Fox, I don't know what's going to happen with that deal yet, but I've been doing a little bit of scouting around, and I found Mario Hermoso, who is a 23-year-old Spanish centre-half, who can play at left-back as well, but he'd mainly be used as a centre-half, for £5.4 to £7.1 million. Obviously, let's see if we can get a deal struck here or anything like that, because if we can, then for a 23-year-old Spanish centre-half to come into the Championship, a decent rating as well, swap him out for Fox, it would be decent, but we'd have to offer a player. But who can we offer is the question. We've got a lot of midfielders at the club, so let's see if we can offer one. Try Ben Watson, but doubt they'll accept that. They want Ben Watson at 6.2 million. They're not going to get that. Oh, in fact, they do want that. Let's go Ben Watson, 4,750, and then a sell-on clause of about 20%. To see if they accept that. They want 5.9 million under sell-on clause. It's just too much money for us. Let's go 5 million. And a big sell-on clause again of 20%. Come on, just accept. 5.8. Come on, you've got to come down. They're just not cooperating at all. We haven't got the money to be doing these type of deals. But it'd be a centre-half I'd like to bring in. But if we can't, then I'm going to have to end the negotiation. And while we're here, we might as well just scout a future star and get a young lad coming through the ranks who hopefully becomes something big for us in the future, in a few years' time. Let's see who they bring back. Now, with an hour to go, Feyenoord has just put in a £3.6 million offer for Ben Osborne. Now, I'm willing to negotiate up to about 4 or 5 million for him, because I don't know. He's not my cup of tea in real life. He's very hard working. He'd run for a brick wall for this club, but actual ability on the ball is not the best. So I'd be willing to get rid of him in this career mode, but I need to see how much Feyenoord are willing to pay for him, because hopefully we can get the deal done. They've paid 4.75 million for him, but with an hour to go, let's see if they can get the contract negotiations done. It's highly unlikely that Osborne will play for them this season, but there you go, he's rejected the offer anyway. So Osborne stays a Forest player. Scout has returned. It's brought back a Spanish 16-year-old centre-back, 61 rated at the minute, a 6 foot, called Placido Arellano. He looks a very decent player from first eyesight, so we're going to give him a contract for the first team, and we'll get him into the training straight away, and obviously he won't be playing for us for a while until his rating gets a lot better. But up against Brentford today though, obviously last time out in the league, getting the draw with Birmingham, not good enough. We have to put that behind us now and go and get the 3 points away at Brentford, and push ourselves back up into them automatic promotion spots again. Obviously the team is the team that started the Birmingham game, I think. I don't think I've made any changes to it. No changes to it. But let's see if Forest can get the 3 points there and be more clinical in front of goal. But the two centre-halves get back and just ease him off the ball. Dawson's tight to Mopé, but he gets in. Renato Sanchez gets back, but can't get anywhere near Mopé. Mopé smashes it past Bruno Varela, and the defence was all over the place there. Dawson got too tight to him. He spun him, started running away. Sanchez did get back, went for the challenge and totally missed him and the ball. And Brentford take the lead just 18 minutes on. Forest need to start looking up here because they've just not been good enough in the last 2 games. Oh. Here's Barbe. Eases into the box. And Varela has to make the save there. Here is Goncalves. Gives it to Carvalho, making the run. Wide left. Carvalho looking in behind. And Goncalves is in here and slips it in past the goalkeeper. And Forest have an equaliser. Great piece of play from Carvalho there. What a ball. And Goncalves never gave up there. The defender went to clear it and just ushered him away. Fell over. And Goncalves slips it in into Bentley's bottom corner. And Goncalves with yet another goal this season gives to Jack Colback. Now Forest can have a counter-attack on their hands again here. Colback in for Goncalves, who's in behind the defence. Diogo Goncalves smashes it with his left foot across goal and makes it 2-1 and gets his 2nd goal of the game. This man is on fire. And what a goal that is by Diogo Goncalves, running in behind the defence. And now Forest have the lead, an unexpected lead. They've not played well, but who cares how good or bad you play as long as you get the result. Diaz goes short for Carvalho. Here's Goncalves on the edge of the box. Falls over and Emiliano gives the ball away. But Forest take all 3 points. A bit of a snatch and grab, if I say so myself, from Forest. With Goncalves getting both of the goals. And Brentford was really all over us possession-wise. And they should have been walking away with the 3 points. But it's the other way around. We walk away with all 3 points and carry on our charge to the Premier League. But that's going to do it for the end of the 4th episode here of the Nottingham Forest career mode. As you can see, we sit 3rd in the table after dropping points against Birmingham. We're into the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup and picked up an impressive 2-1 win away at Brentford, even though we played diabolical. Doesn't matter how good or bad you play, like I said, as long as you get the result, and that's what we did. But in the next episode, the 5th episode, we'll be taking on Swansea, Sheffield Wednesday and Rotherham, hoping to pick up at least 6 or 7 points there in them 3 games and push towards the top of the table and hopefully sit at the top of the table by the end of the 5th episode. Well, that's going to do it for the end of the video. If you've enjoyed, then drop a like below, subscribe if you haven't, and until then, see ya.